Scorpio, how are you? Sun, moon, rising. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on for my Scorpion friends. Sun, moon, rising. Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. A lot of you are still dealing with the past. A lot of lifestyles being changed here, leaving people behind that no longer serve you. Let's get a couple more shuffles. Those of you that are dealing with the past, you come into terms with it. There's a lot of acceptance here. Making decisions that you've been avoiding. Here we go. Finally making decisions that you've been avoiding. You are going to walk away from somebody here. You're not going to be distracted. It's a finality about this. You're not going to backtrack. Okay. Not this time. Whereas probably you did the chasing in the past. That's no longer the case. People will try and stop you leaving. It depends on your situation. Okay. This is a general read. I'm talking to a lot of people. All right. Depends on your situation. But feelings. There's something new. You kind of don't want to jump out the frying pan into the fire, so you're being very, very cautious. But you're not. You feel in the past that you're beginning to realise that you've been distracted in a lot of ways, not only materialistically but spiritually. You know, you've been shaken off your true path. There's decisions been made here that delayed the inevitable, but now the inevitable is kind of manifesting. And you're going to follow your own strengths. You're no longer delving on your weaknesses. Your strengths are coming to the fore. There's new feelings. There's something new coming in. You can feel it. You're getting very creative in your thoughts and in your feelings and in your fantasies, okay? Kind of the cause of this catalyst, call it what you like, is this Ace of Cups. Yeah, developing feelings for somebody new. From the past here, there was somebody it never really got past the friendship stage, and it took an enormous toll on your emotions. So now, of course, you're being very cautious. There's a lot of love here and a lot of feelings. The trick here is to balance those feelings with experience and mental aptitude and intuition. In other words, don't let your feelings make your decisions for you. Avoiding a decision. Avoiding taking action until you were ready. You wanted to see how this would develop first, or will wait to see how it develops before you just jump in and commit wholly. So you've been hurt in the past. Either way, you're walking into something new here. You're leaving the old behind, and a lot of you are physically walking away. So whether there's marriage here, or whether there's children involved, or whatever the situation, you're walking away. Well, King of Wands, there's somebody with a strength of character around you. I'm picking up for one of you a job and developing feelings for the boss, or the boss is developing feelings for you, okay? But and for a few of you, there's the chance of a new job, which will mean travel, relocation, but there's a love interest here, and so that's kind of confusing. Which do you prioritise? Your love life or your career? Magician, wow. Yeah, it's making your mind up. For those of you who are going into a new job, you're willing to learn new skills or put the skills that you've learned into practice in your personal life here, which is what I'm getting. This is more a reading for. Yeah, you've got your power back. Somebody let you go in the past. They regretted it. They didn't like the loss. They didn't like you walking away. And now they're trying to stop you. They're trying to pull you back in. So you have got a decision to make. I'm kind of getting in the past that you did the chasing. This person was quite happy to sit there and let you chase. And possibly you had, arguments. You walked away. It felt silence fell for a couple of weeks, a month or whatever. But the fact is you probably always went back. This time you're not going back. There is, I feel, a situation where you are walking away from somebody because there's somebody new, you're dating somebody new, they've seen you or they know, and they want to try and persuade you to come back. But you're not being dissuaded, you're ready for a change of scenery. There's lots of plannings going on. You're being not only being very creative, you're being very practical as well. The situation you're going towards is a much easier route through life than what you've been going through. You've had to fight for everything in the past. There's been a complete turnaround here. You've stepped off the karmic wheel at last. Going around and round, giving somebody multiple chances. You're wondering about somebody's intentions though, because all of a sudden there's a complete 180-degree turn, and there's a lot of backtracking. Somebody's now going back on their word. You're much more independent though. Where there was a lot of codependency in the past, you're now prioritising. And you're doing what's right for you. As I say, you're becoming very, very practical. You're finding solutions for yourself now. You are breaking free of the past. The future prospects and stability looks much better now. There's stability coming in. Brand new start. The question is, will you take that leap of faith? I'm kind of getting here that for one or two of you, in fact for a few of you, you're now coming back to square one with somebody. You dated them, you tried to get stability with them, it didn't work, you left them, you're dating somebody else, they come back around. Somebody who didn't want to commit now wants to commit. You're kind of hoping that they'll commit, because don't forget, energetically, you never really separated. You may have separated physically, but energetically you didn't. There were still feelings there. But there's a complete fresh start here and a decision to make. But this time you're going to make the decision based on everything: practicality, experience, ingenuity. In fact, you're being very creative. You're being very... Yeah, you're acting with guile, you're acting with more tact. You're not just jumping in, you're thinking about what's happening. Very, very clever. Yeah. In actual fact, because of all the changes, a lot of you are becoming less carefree. You're becoming more jovial, you're seeing life in its real terms. There's no more drama, there's no more expectations. Only those expectations that you put on yourself, but you're being very practical about it. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye for now.